For the second successive La Liga matchday, Barcelona fell to a disappointing result. They were defeated 1-0 by Real Sociedad 2 weeks ago, before collapsing to a 2-2 draw at Celta Vigo on Saturday night. Barcelona had won 11 of their opening 12 league matches before the defeat at La Real, with that slip-up being against Osasuna for 2. On all 3 occasions, Lamine Yamal has not been in the starting lineup.
Against La Real in Celta, the 17-year-old was ruled out because of an ankle injury, while he was benched for the defeat at El Sadar. On each occasion, Barcelona have struggled without his presence in the team. Lamine Yamal has made 16 appearances for Barcelona this season, and the Catalans have been on the winning side in 15 of those matches. The only blip was against Monaco to 1 defeat in the Champions League, which was a fixture that he scored in.
Let's go through a tactical analysis to see what went wrong last night. Hansi Flick made several changes in the lineup as Alejandro Balde felt discomfort, and Martin replaced him, which almost costed the game in the first half. As Hansi Flick hinted in the preview, Gavi was the big novelty in the starting 11. Unlike Firmin, the other viable option, Gavi's entry allowed Pedri to be kept as a third midfielder and Dani Olmo to be used on the wing.
And Gavi's game was excellent, but considering it was his first start in over a year, it was spectacular. 46 passes completed out of 54, won 5 out of 8 duels, demonstrated leadership. His form means that a prime combination for the midfield that seemed clear with the Kast Pedri Olmo formula is no longer so clear. To start with, he has all the chances to repeat against Las Palmas in the league.
In terms of quality and footballing profile, no one can make up for the absence of Lamine Yamal, who is overwhelming, who sinks his rivals and who also participates in the creation of the ball inside. But if anyone can come close to that, it is Dani Olmo, because he has a privileged reading of the game and because he has very good feet to link up.
It is true that, on the wing, his performance drops somewhat compared to the position of 10, his best position in that yesterday. He did not come out well, but the team needs him there in these situations.
Barca have shown that one of their current virtues is that, even if they don't dominate, they can still be a powerful team. Celta don't play as high, but they come close, and, with a distance of 29 meters as a low block, they are the most compact team in the league.
And Barca took advantage of that and showed their vertical side by scoring 0-1 with just 1 pass and 1 run. The key action was the run, and Rafinha did not break through directly, but rather made a circular run that avoided being offside.
Barca had no control over the game yesterday or against Sociedad. Both rivals made the Blaugrana team suffer through high pressure and not transitions. In fact, Celta ended up with 23 recoveries in the opponent's half, a very high record. Another symptomatic fact is that Barca ended up with 61 moves out of the 584 passes they made. That is, 10.2% of the passes they made were long when the average for the season is 7%.
The Blaugranas really missed Lamine in this respect, because the youth team player has the ability to become a midfielder and come to receive the ball when he detects a traffic. Olmo tried but was unable to do so. And when Barca were able to get out of the game, the same thing happened to them as is happening to their rivals. They always look to finish quickly, and that is not always the best option.
Because it is as true that Flick's team has to continue to exploit that verticality as it is that overdoing it can lead to chaos. This increased the gap and affected the team's high press. It also affected the post-loss period because Barca hardly had any moments in which they could put the entire block in the opponent's half. The full-backs did not reach high areas to move forward.
More due to their decisiveness than their superiority in play, everything seemed under control for Barca with the score at 0-2 until Marc Kast was sent off in the 80th minute. A Barca without Casado fell even further from then on. Unfortunate final minutes for Count. The second yellow card for Kast stems from insufficient pressure from the French defender who, moments later, gave away the 1-2 to open the game again.
Another surprise for the team was the fact that Alejandro Balde was not a starter. Instead, Gerard Martin showed some defensive problems. This, and the yellow card he received, led to his substitution. His replacement was a Hector Fort playing with his opposite foot, and his performance was better. He showed defensive solvency, reliability with the ball and, his best virtue, an immense capacity to cover meters in a vertical direction.
We drew a match, but there were some positives from the match. Rafinha from the right, but once again decisive. elite off-the-ball movement and dribble to score a world-class goal. Also won the ball for our second goal.
Inaki Pina has been under pressure since signing Szczesny, our best player despite conceding twice. He had 7 successful sweeper actions and prevented 0.33 more goals than he was expected to.
Gavi played like he hadn't been injured at all. Speculator considering how long he has been out for. Extremely sharp, winning 5 duels and showcasing some phenomenal turns. He is back like he never left.
So what are your thoughts on these results and the reasons for the recent poor performance?
Comment down below. Thank you watching the video until the end.
Subscribe for more.